Whew. We be secretly going through shit. And baby, we just be needing somebody to let us know, like, don't let up. So I am that person for you this morning to remind you, do not let up. Whatever you're facing right now, good or bad, because what I'm facing right now is so good. It's really good. It's a very good problem to have. But it's taking so long. I can't even say that, because some people would say it's going fast. But in my mind, and that's why he said, be not anxious, be not weary either. Because those are the feelings that make us feel like, oh my God. But I clearly heard, stay down. Clear as day. So I'm reminding you, whatever you are facing, both good or bad, continue to show up. Continue to stay down. Continue to do the work. Continue to pray about it. Continue to take inventory. Just continue. That's the word. Just continue. Don't stop. Don't let up. You are going to have mornings like this that I'm having. And again, it's nothing negative. It's, I want to talk to my mom. And, you know, that anxiousness creeps on in when it feel like it. And it's like, I got to remind myself, the person that y'all see on a regular basis, I am a very much so regular person that has to remind herself, Carlene, stay down. I promise y'all. It almost felt like I heard my mother say, stay down. Yeah. That's what I heard. And I'm giving y'all this message raw. Raw and uncut.
It's gonna be okay. This totally resonate with me. Although I lost my mom when I was 15, and then I grew up in a foster home. So me not having still today, no family support all the time. I always look at my mom's obituary, and I'll be reaching out for her. We want just a motherly guidance. But I also thank God for the women that He has placed in my life. Although they're not my mom, but because it's nothing like your mom. I just thank Him for allowing me to have a little replacement. Not the full thing, but a little replacement. And like you said, we have to stay down. We have to keep going. And most importantly, we have to continue to rely on God, because, you know, we are borrowed people. And I had to learn that, you know what I'm saying? And me, I'm going through a whole lot as well. You know, we all am. I'm going through a transitioning from me losing everything, being in a relationship. So God had to strip me down, isolate me, and He knew I have a vision. Although my support, I have support system, but my support system also have their vision that they're trying to put in motion as well. Mm-hmm. So all I can say that we're building a bridge, and so we just take each other's hand and we form that. You understand what I'm saying? And we just help uplift each other and just try to fill in the voids of what we all are lacking in this process, in this journey of us trying to get our business up off the ground and to get it at the level that we want to. But we have to think about it. Sometimes it can't be microwaved, what we're going through. What we're trying to build, it can't be microwaved. It has to sit in the pot and simmer. It has to collect all the seeds. It has to collect, you know, the time to go through the process. And although we wanted to start right now, or, you know, we wanted to just jump off and just be, you know, just get where we wanted to be, sometimes we just have to be still and just let it flourish on its own. And God knows what's for us is for us.
Yes.
You know, and it's gonna get there.
Thank
So
you,
like you
Miss
said,
Sharon.
just be still and keep going. Okay?
Got to. Got to.
Yeah, because I definitely understand. This definitely resonates to me, because I want to reach out all the time, and it makes me sad in a good way. It makes me sad sometimes, I'll be honest, that when I see other people with their mom and their relationship, I don't know why I feel I start having tears in my eyes. I'm happy for them, but then sometimes I do be sad for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just try to ask God to help me understand the difference, you know, because it's not nothing like your mom. And I wish I had a mom to, you know, lean on to ask for questions, just anything. Mom, how you do this? What's the ingredients for this? Or, you know, just any little thing. But unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get that far. So.
You know the reason why I do these messages?
Guys,
One
I
sec.
love you guys. A relationship, and I try so hard and was on drugs and stuff like that. My father, he was in the streets. He passed away. But I'm the oldest, and it was like I had to always take care of my brothers because she was out in the streets doing X, Y, and Z. My youngest brother, who is like 10 years younger than I am, when I used to go to school, he would cry for me. He was this, he that. We used to be so close, to the point that, and then she came in and like, basically, you didn't do that. I was 11 years old, boiling her water, cleaning bottles. There wasn't no system out at that time where you had steam the bottles. I was doing all these things, and she wasn't there. And like, she tore the relationship up with him and I. And even still, she apologized, but the damage is still there. Why? Because like I told her, yes, you have stopped using the drugs for many years, but the behavior is still there. And we don't think on the same levels. And I be trying, but I can't stoop myself down or dumb myself down to deal with that type of behavior. I don't know. I fought so hard to get away from that. I'm not going back to that. I can't do that. But it just hurts my heart that she's here and I can't have that relationship.
I want to speak on that real quick, because in the journey that I have lost my mother, and when you lose your loved one, you go back to literally probably every situation or everything y'all ever went through, and you kind of have time to analyze those situations. And this is why find the words, Carly. This is why I don't judge people's situation with their moms or their dads or a family member. Because even if your mom is still here and you guys are not talking, to me, I consider that also a loss. Maybe not a loss as if they're not gone, but not having a relationship with somebody, they're good as dead right now in your life. And some people would be like, well, that's not the same. You have your mom. And I've heard that before. But again, I don't judge people's situation with their moms, because not having them physically here or not having them not in your life and you're not speaking, that's also a loss. So you guys, either situation, I feel like it's a grave situation. It's a situation I pray nobody be in, because even when my mom was here, we went through a period a while ago. We went through a period where I didn't speak to my mom for 3 months. And I remember that feeling. And sometimes when I have mornings like this, it brings me back to that period when we didn't talk. It almost felt exactly the same. Like at that point, I couldn't call. We wasn't talking. We wasn't seeing eye to eye. And so I completely, wholeheartedly understand your position too, Miss Howard. And my message still stands. Stay down. Continue to do what you're doing. And if the relationship can be mended, mend it. If it can't, pray that it can. Because sometimes all we can do in a situation is pray about it. That's it. I don't know who believe in prayer, baby. I lean on prayer like it's a brick wall holding me up. Because that's all I be having. Like mornings like this for me, because I have a good little drive. I got like a 32-minute, 28 minutes some morning, and a half fast I'm going to get to my shop. And during these times is the times I think so much. And when I have mornings like this, I can't do nothing but pray. And I always, the same way I just heard, stay down, I always get something quickly, swiftly to remind me, Carlene, stop playing now. You already know who in your battlefield. So I encourage you, whatever situation, good or bad, that you are going through. And some people may say, girl, you in the middle of crying. You could have took that second to yourself. And no, because I know he doesn't give me a test to have a testimony to not share with other people. Because I know people be dealing with the same shit. It's just some people, they speak on it, and some people, they don't. And some people, it's not the season to speak on it. So, again, this morning's message, it ain't about business. It ain't about systems. It ain't about the damn digital dollhouse. It ain't about none of that. It is about whatever you are going through that you feel like is a little challenging. Again, both good and bad, that I encourage you to stay down. I encourage you to write it down and pray over the situation. I pray over my situation. I pray that God continues to give me a sound mind so I don't go crazy. Because losing my mom, I ain't never dealt with no shit like that before. And I've lost a boyfriend. I've literally cut a boyfriend down from hanging in our apartment. And even that is not as grave as losing my mind. Like, losing my mom was like, and you have days where you're okay. Like, even when you're not talking to somebody, or when you're not, you have days where you're okay. And then you have days where, damn, I just want to talk to that person. Like, what the fuck is going on? So, I pray for a sound mind. I pray that he always gives me the strength to pass on his lessons that he gives me. I pray for the circle he continues to build around me. So sometimes we just need to sit down for a second. And yes, the situation may be tough. Yes, it may be grave. Sometimes we just need to pray about it and stay down. Stay the course. We give up too damn soon. We give up too soon. We're ready to throw the towel in. We're ready to label everything as something that's happening to us and instead of for us. Like, I want you to analyze some situations that's going on in your life. And I want you to just take a second and pray about it. If you don't pray, cool, manifest over it. I don't know. Whatever you got to do to make the situation better. But for me, it's prayer. Oh, God, get me through this day. Because I got to go teach right now. And I can't go in teaching being freaking sad. I don't even operate like that. So, yeah, the message today is stay down. That's it. That's all. That's the message I gave it. Miss Stephanie, how you feeling?
And you delivered it.
Through tears and all, child. Ooh.
I'm blessed. Yesterday was my mom's 83rd birthday. And, listening to each one of you ladies just really, helped me to realize how important it is that I show love and just love on my mom and continue to honor and respect her. My mom has been a wonderful mom to me and my sister. She's always been my cheerleader. She just always been my supporter. And I tell you, I love my mom. And like I said, just listening to you ladies is just, for the ones that do have our moms, and, I didn't grow up with a terrible childhood or anything like that. My mom was a single parent, single mother, but she was a hard worker, and she really just loved on me and my sister, even though she grew up in a different situation. Her mom was raped by her stepfather, and that's how my mom came into this world. So she didn't have that love and support, but she gave it to me and my sister. And I'm just so grateful for that, because she came out of a bad situation. So I'm just, just reflecting over my relationship with my mom and just being grateful, and I wish that I can take some of her love, because my mom, she loved so many people she have great relationships with, and they come to her, and she's a mother to them too, so I wish I can just share a little bit of that, just send some of that love to each and every one of you ladies this morning.
Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Not that good of. How you feeling, Miss Walt?
That's good. Every time it seems like it always a confirmation for me. It was hard for me to sleep last night because I needed some guidance. I felt like I needed my mom, and this was at 3:00 in the morning. So I just prayed, woke up again at 6, and just continued to pray. But before that happened, I did make a post of saying, well, I'm listening to the song by the Williams brothers. I made it through another day's journey. Because, we go through so much. And sometimes we just need that motherly hug or love or words. And also my mom was on drugs as well. And was lost to the streets. But she was a functional drug addict, and she was a good, kind-hearted person. Took care of us and everyone else. And I'm just so grateful to at least to being able to have that little much experience, because that what helps me to pour in the love that I do in the clients, the patients that I take care of, also my grandchildren and nieces and nephews. But it's just confirmation. God just said to keep going in spite of whatever, and he's going to walk with us, and he's always here with us. God is the word, and like the post I made, a strong person don't become stronger overnight. They become stronger by overcoming all the things that was meant to destroy them. So
I appreciate that.
I just look at that.
Miss Howard, I got a special message for you. Your mom is here, and y'all going through a very challenging time. I don't know for how long y'all been going through what you go through with her, but today I really want you to actually sit down and just write out the things that she has done to hurt you. Once you're done writing those things out, I want you to pray that these things never happen again. And then I want you to burn that piece of paper. What you're doing, you're burning up the things that have been holding your relationship back. And you're not burning them for her, you're burning them for you. You're burning them so you could have a forgiving heart. And I know being a bigger person and having a forgiving heart is hard. But if I'm literally leaning and listening to what the words say we don't do things for the other person. We don't forgive for the other person. We forgive for us. Because at the end of the day, she is who she is. She's always going to be who she is. The things that has happened cannot unhappen. But what you do have control over is the way you handle her, the way y'all move forward. And let me be very clear. Forgiving don't mean forgetting. But forgiving means going into the situation knowing all of those things are burned and you leaving room for that relationship to rebuild itself. And it can be a little bit at a time. And I'm telling you this, and I'm telling myself this, because right now I'm in a stage where I gotta forgive certain family members, but that don't mean I gotta go deal with them right away. You understand me? That don't mean I gotta, but I will not allow me to carry those things in my heart about them, towards them, because that does something to us. If we say God is a forgiving God, a merciful God, how we not forgiving and merciful to other people? So I wanted to give you that. I don't know why I just gave you that, but I wanted to give you that.
You're right. Because I not only do I feel like that about her, even my brother, like being there for him, helping him. He just went through a situation where I was there for him. I mean, every day, sleepless, and when he got out the situation, it was like, fuck you, I used you for what I used you for, and that's it. And I mean, literally haven't heard from nothing, blah, blah, blah. Like if I send good morning or something, it's a one word, or I sent happy birthday on October the 8th, it's thank you, and that's it. And it's like, okay, so now, like, when I hear his name, it make me cringe. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about him.
Let me give you something. We do not know the demons people fight.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're okay, that doesn't make him okay. And those are some of the things he has to deal with.
Yeah.
But again, we are always supposed to be open and know that everybody go through their own shit. And it's not always personal.
Yeah.
Like, you may feel like he came in to use you and that was it. But he may feel like, you know what? I can't be around right now. I got too much shit going on. And I don't want to cast my burdens on other people. See, we always think something happened to us. And if we really, really listen according to the Bible, it don't happen to us. It happens for us. So right now, he might have came in. It looked like he came in to use you. But how about if he was removed because he might have did damage to what you got going on? And now you looking at him, you're upset when you hear his name, you cringe, but everything happened for us. Right now, he probably...
And it's like only because it's not the first time, and it's like, it's just behavior.
It may not be
like, you know what, it may not be that, but it's like I'm learning, trying to teach myself today, you gotta let people go through what they go through.
You gotta let them...
You. And you can't take it all in, or you can't look at things a certain way, but let them go what they go through, and you go over here and continue doing what you're doing without feeling all these ill will ways.
Exactly. I agree. Again, we get so upset because we think everything is done to us purposely. People be fighting their own. People be fighting jealousy, all type of shit towards you, and you think it's just that person got a problem that they're dealing with.
Yes. Yeah, we gotta learn. I'm learning. People, it's within. It's something going on within yourself. It's not me. All it's So.
But I wanted to give y'all that message. I hope it was right on time.
It definitely was.
And we're going to go out and be better humans than we were yesterday, because we're going to stay down.
Yep.
With that being said, you guys, I love you guys. And
love y'all.
I hope you have a magical day. See, sometimes we just need to let shit out. Ooh, I feel better.
That's right. Love y'all too.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Have an amazing day.
You all too.